What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Kiddie here and welcome back to another of my videos. On today's video we're going to be doing a Q&A. I think this is only the second Q&A I've ever done on this channel. I might be wrong. I can't remember doing any more than just the one. And that was like quite some time ago. That was probably like a year or so ago. So this is the second Q&A and I hope that you enjoy it. You had the opportunity to ask me some questions. I posted up on my community tab on my channel a little while back and said ask me some questions. So these are going to be the first time reading these questions and giving you some answers to those questions. I might play some gaming stuff in the background, but hopefully, you know, I can entertain you with answering the questions as well. But if you don't want to come here just for me answering the questions, then maybe you'll watch some of the gameplay. And the more you watch, the more it helps the channel with views and growth and all that sort of stuff. I've got my special green flex t-shirt on as well. Just because it looks pretty spectacular. So let's talk about these. Let's go through these questions, and before we talk about the questions, subscribe to the channel, click that bell notification. That was super awesome. And if you ever spend any money in the game, put KIDDIE down in the shop, and 10% of anything you spend will go towards supporting me and the channel and my family. Right, question time and answer time. Let's have a look. What have we got here? How much time do you play Frag? This is from Elite Gaming. How much time do you play Frag daily? Probably a few hours a day, I think. Quite a lot. It's my most played game by some margin. I'd say a few hours a day, and obviously I'm having to try and record every day as well. Although it's waiting a little bit lately. Why did you put your name the Kiddie? Well, the Kiddie was when I was actually a kid, which was a long time ago. My dad used to call me the Kiddie, and so I started using that as my tag in games. What is your actual age? Well, I will say that it's over 40. It's a fair bit over 40, but less than 50. So it's in between there. What is your full name? Don't want to answer that one. I hope you don't mind. I don't want to give out my full name, but it's it's not too difficult to find. Which is your most favourite fragger? That's a tricky one. There's a lot of good fraggers out there. Currently I'm sort of going for Hunter. Hunter is fun because I do like his ultimate ability, because then you don't have to concentrate so much on shooting as opposed to dodging and trying to hit the people that are around you. Next lot of questions. Before you use, so this is from Bomb IAI. Before you used to get hardly 100 views and had less than 100 subscribers, how does it feel now that you have such a big fan base which always supports you and loves you? Well, I've got to say that it does feel really good that we've got to such a epic milestone of 20,000 subscribers. I didn't think I was ever going to get to 10,000 subscribers, to be honest. And I just want to keep growing. It's nice that I get over 1,000. Normally get over 1,000 views a video. But I just want to keep growing more. So obviously it's better than it was back in the early days. I just like to go as far as I can, and obviously for those of you that have known me for a long time, you know that my aim is to try and do this full time, and to do that I would have to grow considerably more. I'd have to have I'd have to be looking at having sort of 100,000 subscribers and getting maybe 10,000 views a video would be the aim. Something like that, 10 to 15,000 views a video. So it's still some work to be done, still considerable work to be done, but that's where I'd like to get to ultimately. Next question. What did you think when you started YouTube? How did you know about Frag? So when I started YouTube, I just sort of did it on a whim. I just sort of thought to myself, if I recorded a bit of footage on my phone, how easy is it to upload to YouTube? And I did it, and I had a few views, and I just thought, well, this is really cool. I just like doing it, and it's just grown from there. How did I know about Frag? I got emails from someone who was working for OBB, and they said, would you like to cover our game? And so I did. I covered the game, and I think this person was only like a temporary staff there, and I think that person's task was to go and look for content creators to help grow the game, and yeah, I just stuck with it. Next question. What is your favourite colour? It's probably blue maybe. It used to be green when I was younger. It used to be green, then it sort of changed to blue. But I do like black with certain things as well. Which characters do you think need a buff right now? That last question was from Chiruku Manasa, and this is from Ayman Chowdhury. Which character do you think needs a buff right now? Longshot. Longshot, the weakest character, I think. He really could do with a buff. They should make it so that his sniper rifle does double the damage, I think. And maybe a bit more movement speed. He's just so bad. He's just so off the scale with terribly, just awful. One day you might get something. Right, next question from RedXZCD. Will you do some future collabs with Space or somebody other? Well, I did a collaboration with Talia Plays the other day. I'm trying to arrange a collaboration with Chris Gamer, and we just sort of, our paths keep crossing. We've not quite got there yet. Space Unicorn, always down to do another collaboration with him, and I'm sure I'll do another one with him in the future. Tried to do collaborations with Non-Stop Gaming, but he doesn't seem to be interested in doing that, so that one's sort of a bit of a write-off. So that is there another question. Oh, question 3. What is your job? What do you do as a job? So my job is IT support. Basically, talking to people over the phone, trying to fix their issues that are IT related. When and how did you know about FRAG? So that question was answered earlier. Somebody contacted me from the company via email. When did you think of making videos on YouTube or FRAG and other games like Gods of Olympus? So Gods of Olympus, I mean, I've done gaming for like over 40 years. I've been doing gaming, and I've gone, from game to game to game. And it just so happened that Gods of Olympus is the main game that I was playing when I had my first go at making videos. So that's why I've always done the Gods of Olympus stuff. And then FRAG came along. I did some other stuff in between, like Hero Hunters and War Robots. But I sort of went off of those for various reasons. Next questions. Have we got some more questions? Right. Emily Saban. Question 1. What was your favourite suggested deck to play with so far? That's a tricky question. I gotta say, like, the best decks would be the ones that are, it's got to be the ones in the meta, because, they make your life so much easier. So it's sort of like playing with Takeshi and Stella and all the newer characters like Darius and Marco Polo. The ones with the good ultimates, I do like the characters with the good ultimates. There's a lot of fun destroying multiple fraggers within seconds, basically. What was your favourite fragger before Hunter came out? Oh, that is a tricky one. Before Hunter, I don't know. Was Ronin after Hunter? Ronin's pretty good, but I'm not sure. He might have been out post Hunter, to be honest with you. So in that case, I'm not sure. It's very tricky. I can't answer that one off the top of my head. I was going to say Ronin, but I think Ronin was later. So that answers that one. So the next question is from Subrakanta Champatre. From where did you get the idea of making frag videos, and before that, were you doing any jobs? So yeah, I've been doing my IT job. Like, I've been in IT support for about 28 years, something like that. Really ridiculous amount of time, and it's just for me, it's just a job. It's not like something I find amazing, and that's why I love doing this, because I do love this, and doing this as a job would be really a dream, but got to keep dreaming, basically. Right, let's have a look. Next question is from Mansour Ali. What's your real name? I've had that question, so it's Simon. Which else game do you like? I play Frag and I play Gods of Olympus. That's the main two that I play at the moment. I'm sort of looking for another game to play, to be honest with you. Just haven't found one yet. And let's see, what's the next question? Will you do a future collab with Space or somebody other? So that's similar to the one we had earlier. This is from RetX again. Did you ever feel like quitting YouTube? Yeah, there's been times, because being the YouTuber is quite difficult. Sometimes when you don't get the views on videos, it can be a bit disheartening. And sometimes when you get other channels that you feel are doing not as good content and they're getting more views, that can make you feel like throwing your choice out the pram, basically. Do I think long shot is overpowered? No, it's not. It's definitely not. Why don't you spend your gems when you have... This is from Mysterio Playing. Why don't you spend your gems when you have so much, like at least spend 10,000? I don't know. I'm just a saver. In life, I'm always cautious. I'm always like keeping things in case I really need them, and it just goes a little bit crazy, and that's why I've got 60,000 gems right now. But I am considering buying a holy chest for 39,000 gems. That'll be a real massive amount of my gems gone. That's my thought. But it's good because every time a new fragger comes along, I can buy my gems if I want to. Before you made your own club, what club were you in before you made yours? Because I remember you not being in your club before. I was in a club called, it was Eclipse. Something like Eclipse. Echo Esports, that was it. Echo Esports I was in to start with, and it just all fell apart, and so that's why I made my own club. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button because that'd be super awesome. Shout out my channel, Donald again, Percy, and the rest is kind of Karis. And if you want to help grow this channel to 25,000 subscribers and beyond, make sure you share today's video and feel free to check out one coming along shortly. Bye for now.